everyone, welcome back to Obsessive Preparedness. I've got some errands I'm out running today, and one of my subscribers on the 10 buck a week challenge, the number 4, had made a comment about something WinCo had that I didn't know they had. And I had to go by WinCo anyway, so I'm going to go look and see if my WinCo has it. Keep an eye out because I have been doing clips from WinCo that I wanted to share for food storage. And so I'm going to go over, see if they have the items that she had mentioned they had, Miss Reynolds. And if they do, I will let you see that and we'll talk about it. So I'm at WinCo. I learned something from everybody and I want to thank Miss Reynolds. Instead of ordering something online, if you don't want to order online and you have a WinCo near you, they do carry Gamma bucket lids. They also have the Mylar bags. Now these are 5-gallon Mylar bags, and they are 12 to a box for $14.78. They also carry oxygen packets for $5.19. So they have 50 oxygen packets for $5.19, and these are 300 cc's, which are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of these. I've got my FoodSaver, but I still have Mylar bags that I can seal things in, so I'm going to pick up a bag of these. So I'm going to give you a little bit better look at what they've got. They've got some handy bucket lid openers for $1.55. The 50 count 300 cc oxygen absorbers for $5.19, and the 5-gallon Mylar bags, and 5 gallons is quite a bit. 12 of them, 20 by 30 for $14.78. Now I have a case of Mylar bags at home. That's something I'm not even interested in, but I just wanted to give you all an idea of this. They have white bucket lids for your 2-gallon bucket and your 5-gallon bucket. They also carry the Gamma lids. Now, if you haven't ever seen these are neat. And for $5.17, it's not a bad price. And these Gamma lids go on these buckets, and they make it airtight. So I highly suggest, if you're going to store in 5-gallon buckets, pick up the Gamma lids, because if you go to something like Home Depot and just get a regular bucket lid, these can pop, whereas the Gamma lids completely seal it airtight. These are awesome. So for $7.59 for a 5-gallon bucket lid and $5.17 for the 2-gallon bucket lid, you know, that's a neat little buy there. Now their food grade buckets are BPA free. Love to see that. So you can see all that information. So WinCo also carries bulk in certain items. These are oats, the rolled old-fashioned oats, steel cut, and quick oats. So your quick oats price for a 25-pound bag, steel cut oats, and old-fashioned are all the same price. You can also get 25 pounds of split peas for $16.15. Maya Cuba beans for $27.55. Garbanzo beans for $20.90, black turtle beans for $20.43. They have jasmine rice, basmati rice, brown basmati. You can get whole wheat flour, $20.90, all-purpose flour for $15, and then unbleached flour for $15. Long brown rice, long white rice, jasmine, pinto beans. And they are carrying bucket meals from companies, but I'm just not a big fan of that. And they do carry the morning moo from Augustin, $18.48. They have flaxseed in bulk, golden flaxseed, and organic regular oats if you're interested in organic. So we've got our Mylar bags back here, the oxygen absorbers, your buckets, and your lids, and all of your product back here in bulk. So let's get over to the smaller quantities. So they have instant refried beans, which would be a nice thing to have in your preps. I also picked up a ½ pound of the instant refried beans. Dried hummus, falafel mix, TVP, and the list goes on and on. Imitation bacon bits, tortilla soup mix. So if you purchased a little of this and put it in a little Ziploc and threw it in with your noodles in a jar, you could have a little meal with your tortilla soup mix. Mix some beans mixed in it, vegetable soup mix. So your varieties are great that you can put into your mason jars. They have soup mixes, but I like just the little packets of the soup. You don't have to buy as much. We have cheese sauce mix. So I went ahead and picked up 1 pound of the cheese sauce mix. So you can also get a huge variety of different rices, pastas, and this is where I'm talking about, like if you're going to store some pasta, store some smaller things that does not take as much water to reconstitute. And you can definitely get variety and have different items for your family. Couscous, dried cheese tortellinis. And this is where the variety gets into, is like places like WinCo, tricolor orzo, and it's just what your family eats. Converted rice, pearl rice, jasmine. So here the list goes on and on, what you can do for variety for your preps. Your different grains. Mung bean, huge. I went ahead and decided to pick up some lentils. Sure if you have WinCo around you or not, but if you do, by all means you should go in and check this out, because their ingredients, let's say you purchase corn grits, they have recipe cards on what to do with your grits. So it's neat ideas. We can pull these off, take them home. And I'm picking up some quinoa. WinCo even carries peanut butter powder. It's $4.90 a pound. I'm going to pick some up and just try it. Give a little taste test. These are all great things to come to WinCo for. Every one of these items is shelf stable for years, and you can just come in and measure out a mason jar full of sliced potatoes, and I am picking up 1 pound of sliced potatoes, shredded potatoes. WinCo really does have a lot of different products that you can do at your own leisure of building up your food storage without having to buy packages. You can just come in and fill up a mason jar full and take it home. And anything from, they have organic, if you're interested in organic, all the different rices instead of just storing white rice. You can choose what you want for food storage. Orzo, tricolor, that would be neat. Okay, so I have to show you this. I find it amusing because I sold these things for years, and to come into WinCo to find out that they're selling MREs, I find funny. The MREs here are $2.58. We have pinot stew, chicken and rice, pasta marinara, beef stew, chicken noodle stew, spicy vegetarian chili, and pasta marinara. Now, like I said, I've ate my fill of these over the years, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up. I know what beef stew and chicken noodle stew taste like. Even their vegetarian stuff is actually pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up the pinto stew and the, what shall I try? I'm going to try the chicken noodle stew. Get these home and we'll give them a try. WinCo is also selling MRE heaters, and I'm going to pick up 2 of these, even though I'm going to get pinto beans. Look like they've got some kind of peppers in it. So our pinto beans have 290 calories for this one serving. Our chicken noodle stew only has 190 calories per serving. It reminds me of almost like a green chili, actually. I honestly think this almost tastes more like a curry and not a chicken stew. I just read the directions. I was expecting this to be more like a chicken stew, and I kept saying it was like, I kept thinking in my head it tasted more curry, like Indian. It's turmeric. So it is a little bit more like an Indian flavor. Between the two, the chicken actually got a good cube. It doesn't fall apart. It's not bad. I think I prefer the pinto beans over the chicken. And it has ham in it. This is more what I'm used to eating. It's more of like a Southwest kind of flair. Whereas this is more like an Indian curry, turmeric. Still, both are decent. There you go, our taste test, our MRE heaters, and my thoughts on the MREs, if you should store them or not. It's all a personal preference. It's what you want to store, and I always tell everybody, store what your family is going to eat, what you're going to eat. I do believe there is a place for MREs, and especially in a bug out situation, you're not carrying the weight. You can crack these open and you can just eat them as they are. So there is a place. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified for future videos, ring the bell. Have a blessed day.